Hello, everybody. I hope you were safe and well, you and your families. This is Prof. Amani from TEC Demo, and inshallah, together today we will study business plan. This is only for the electric department, not for the mechanic department, only for electrical. Okay? Let's start our lesson by remembering the previous lesson. So you have to remember or revise what we have studied in the previous lesson. Two questions you're going to answer. What is the function of mailing machine? And how to operate mailing machine? Go back to the mailing machine lesson and answer these two questions. Now let's start our lesson by knowing what we are about to do today, or what are we going to do today. We will learn about business plan in general. We will learn the 7 steps of a business plan. We will discuss the first and the second steps of a business plan, and we will have some activities. What is a business plan? Now, probably you've heard this term before, a business plan. Okay? But have you ever questioned yourself what is a business plan? Now, together, we will learn what is a business plan. A business plan is a written document describing the nature of the business, the sales and the marketing strategy, and the financial background, and containing profit and loss statement. Now let's start over. So it means that the business plan is a written document. Is it a conversation? No. Is it a speech? No. It has to be written document, and it describes the nature of the business. What is this business about? Okay, and everything related to this business, from sales to marketing and financial background. Now, what the meaning of financial? Yes, financial means everything related to money and budget and everything. Okay, so this is definition number 1. And then definition number 2, it is a written document that describes in details how a new business is going to achieve its goals, and a business plan will lay out a written plan from a marketing, financial, and operational viewpoint. Sometimes a business plan is prepared for an established business that is moving in a new direction. So a business plan could be for a new business that you want to start, or an established business that is already started and moving in a new direction. All right. So to sum it up, a business plan is a written document that describes everything related to the business. Now, in order to write a good and effective business plan, you have to follow steps. Okay? So, what are the steps of a business plan? There are 7 steps. Number 1, description of the business plan. 2, the product and service to be sold. 3, client and market segmentation. 4, the organization structure and management. 5, the startup costs or capital asset. 6, sales forecast. 7, financial requirements. Okay? Let's start from number 1, description of the business plan. We have already said in the previous slide that the business plan has to be in details, or describing in details everything about the business. The place and the people that you're working with, everything about the business. So this is number one, description of the business plan. So it is a summary. We can say that it's a summary. Number two, the product and service to be sold. It has to have the products and the services that you are willing to sell or to offer. Number three, client and market segmentation, everything related to the clients and the market. Four, the organization structure and management, and this part is for the people you are willing to work with. And the structure, who's going to be the manager, who's going to be the CEO, and everything related to the jobs you're going to offer in your business. Five, the startup costs or the capital asset means the money, the amount of money or the budget you're going to start your business with. Number six, sales forecast. It means what is your expectations for the sales, according, of course, not just an ordinary expectations, but a studied expectations, and we call the studied expectations or predictions forecast. Number seven, financial requirements. What meaning of requirements? Yes, requirements are the things you need. Okay? So the financial requirements, it means everything related to the budget and the money and how much money you're going to need to buy this and that and so on. Okay? So these are the steps of writing an effective business plan. 7 steps. Okay, so I hope you understood them. Let's in details know the first step, description of the business plan. In the description of the business plan, you should include the following information. Number one, the needs to be satisfied, the general description of the clients, and the market and its trend. Okay, this is number one. We have finished our lesson, and you have an activity. Your activity is dividing into groups, but of course, during the quarantine that we are in, I cannot divide you into groups, but I want you to choose a project together, every 4 of you, and choose a project of your choice, and please write a description or a full business plan, or at least try, and then send it to me.